Jai Jai Hind, Jai Jai Hind, Jai Jai. Is it Hind or Hind? Hind or Hind?
Hind.
Hind.
I believe the D is soft.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Not Jai Hind.
No. I don't
Hind.
believe the D is silent. I believe the D is a soft D. Jai Hind. I know, the D is soft. I know.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid or X with you. It's Corbin.
The D is soft.
And you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Juicy content, the Patreon, follow Twitter account, ring bell, hold notification score. Bang! Also on
Shame.
links over down there for you. What are we doing, Rick?
I don't know, but there are times it is advantageous for the D to be soft.
Don't talk to me. Today we're reacting to a Indian Army, A Life Less Ordinary. It's a
Documentary kind of thing?
documentary
Cool.
style thing.
It's been a long time since we've seen
The
something
life
like
of
this.
the Indian Army is not an ordinary life. It's full of challenges and opportunities and a chance to serve the motherland.
Yeah.
Why don't we call our land the well, I guess it's not our land.
That's
I guess that makes sense.
exactly why. I was thinking that
There it is.
watching the most recent thing we watched about Independence Day, and I was wondering, I didn't say it at the time, but I'll say it now. What is it like to live in a country that your roots
That you didn't steal.
that
Take that, America!
because when like for you, you're here, but
Yeah.
your motherland is Ireland.
Well, technically, my ancestors.
Yeah, that's where your ancestors come from. Mine are Italy and Israel.
Yeah.
So for me, America has this sense of specialness because I feel like I'm stewarding a place that was never really my own. I've been allowed to be here. It's not like, even though I'm American by birth, I was born in New York, so I'm not saying I don't have any of that, but it's very different to call the place we can't call this our motherland. That's for the Native Americans. You know what I mean?
So few of them that we didn't kill. Anyways, I'm not bitter. Sorry, that's a topic that's touchy for me. We stole this land. All right, here we go. It says what's it? Indian Army.
Indian Army.
I have to find it. Okay, I found it.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm an officer in the Indian Army.
I can tell by the
I'm a son to two mothers. One bore me, but the other, my country. She made me. She made me the man that I am. And every time she calls, I shall hear and I shall heed. For she sings to me in my hour of need.
Yeah, I know.
तू ही सब कुछ तू ही जान मेरी तेरे हाथों की लकीरों में तकदीर मेरी तू जो हारी है हार मेरी उठे सर भी मेरा जो हो जीत तेरी तू न चलेगा अकेला कभी की संग चलेगी मेरी दुआ तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में
Beautiful song.
की है
Very pretty. Shouldn't have sang.
तू चलता जा तू चलता जा तू चलता जा तू
will always make me, it's totally unrelated, but it'll always make me think of Game of Thrones.
Oh, the wall. Oh, dang, nice.
That's some dangerous work there, helicopter work.
That's done that.
Helicopter stuff?
Coast Guard.
Oh, yeah.
तुझे जन्मा था जिस दिन मेरे एक सुकून सा था सीने में मेरे कि महफूज है तू तेरे हाथों में तेरे पहरे में आंगन मेरा
Just simple.
न चलेगा अकेला कभी किस्सा चलेगी मेरी दुआ तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में लाखों की है तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल
One thing remains the same, that is your task and your duty. You are required to ensure the security of this country against any event. What does that mean for you? It means that you should have your fight and fight to win. I look around, I see parents, I see relations, I see friends who are looking at you with trust and sight. Make sure, gentlemen, that you don't betray their trust or their friends. May the winds of fortune blow kindly upon you, and may good luck attend all your needs.
जीत तेरी
Great shot. Wow.
तू न
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, me too.
कभी की संग चलेगी मेरी दुआ तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में लाखों की है तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू
They're a big popular
बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू
So freaking smooth.
तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू लड़ता चल लड़ता चल तू लड़ता चल तू चलता
Some great visuals. Really. Getting all 9 yards. Dang. You ever been near one of those bad boys when they fire off?
No, no, when they fired off.
Yeah. I'll explain in a minute.
I like his mustache. Not a correct push it.
Right, exactly.
Very cool. Not what I expected.
Right.
I actually thought it was going to be like the guy at the beginning talking the whole time.
Me too. I thought it was going to give us a look into what life is like in the Army.
But it was definitely a very inspirational video type. But
Right.
the visuals were freaking spectacular.
You're like me. I was expecting it to be more. I was disappointed it wasn't a behind the scenes kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I can watch the military do what they do all day long. Seriously, I could watch 2 hours of what we just watched.
This probably had some of the best visuals of what they do in the military too, in terms of being
Yeah.
very cinematic. And what's funny is obviously most of the time, obviously when they shoot off the big stuff,
Mm-hmm.
big bombs, most of that's for every army, and so it's just training.
Right.
Most of the money, because obviously most wars aren't fought like that anymore.
No.
Like all the equipment all of our countries buy, the United States, Russia, India, most of it's
Just stockpiled.
It's stockpiled
Wow.
in case we have a big war, I suppose.
Yeah, that stuff is not used very often. If there's any kind of a military conflict, I know from our country what happens is it's
Plane.
Air Force hits and target, and that's pretty much what you get.
from a plane.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and that's why most of it was. I think what was that film with Alan Rickman? It was his last film.
Eye in the Sky.
Yeah, that's most of at least
strategic
at least
hits.
in the United States, and I'm guessing around the world because obviously
It is.
we're in the 21st century.
Unless you're dealing with like
a war.
like Syria right now is that.
Yeah.
Syria's dealing with
Well, I
that
know.
crap.
I know. Obviously, India, Pakistan, obviously with that border has
They
had that
have
as well.
skirmishes, yeah.
So obviously, that's we don't really have anybody next to us that we've ever outside of old school Alamo times with Mexico.
No, that is one of the things that we don't understand that a lot of the world does is that our bordering neighbors we don't face legitimate, immediate threats to our freedoms here at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the blessings and also a curse.
The thing I was saying is that the memorial, they haven't done it in a couple of years because I think the last time they did it, neighbors were like, please don't ever do that again. Because what they did is they brought those kind of, they brought one of those cannons to shoot. And they were only using quarter ammunition of what they usually use. And it's kicking loud. It is kicking loud.
I've been on multiple aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
Multiple huge.
I've only been on one aircraft carrier.
While it was moving, like in the.
Oh, you've been on it in the ocean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I've only been on it when it's been docked.
Yeah, no, my dad when I was younger, I think we were in Hawaii, and they were doing a training exercise. And
Oh, that's freaking
I
awesome.
saw them doing shooting off the cannons on the.
Oh, that's great.
And obviously the planes flying and coming on the thing.
You got to see that.
Yeah.
That's freaking incredible.
I think my dad, we actually drove up in a boat. Because we did this actually
Yeah.
a lot, because we wouldn't, especially in the Coast Guard, obviously when you're just starting out, you're the ones who are driving around in the orange boats.
Right.
Catching drug smugglers,
Right.
saving people.
Right.
That's what you do. That's the majority of their job, is protecting the borders
Protecting the
from
borders.
drugs
Right.
and
Which is dangerous stuff, guys.
Yeah, I think my dad's got his biggest bust when he was young was 100,000 pounds of cocaine.
Dang.
I think he got from some boat.
Wow.
It was insane. But yeah, we would go up in his orange boat and dock next to an aircraft carrier and get on.
That's awesome.
Throw down a ladder and yeah.
That's pretty great.
So yeah.
Have you ever wanted to have you ever wanted to fly in a fighter?
Oh yeah. I've been in one. I've been inside.
Yeah, I wanted to get
I
in
got
it
to sit, but
and feel the G's and get passed out and throw up the whole
no,
nine
sadly I
yards.
never got to do that. I
Yeah.
totally would. I think it'd be so fun.
And of all the kinds of movies I would want to do, at the top of my list are westerns and military.
Yeah.
Oh man, to do a military movie, that's the closest thing to being in
That's
it.
the number one thing you'd want to do?
Of the genres, 100%. If I could choose, western and military.
I don't want to be a psychopath and murderer.
Yeah, no, I would give all of that up. Just put me on a horse or put me in a battle sequence. Absolutely. I'd rather be in
battle sequence.
Yeah, I want a pure western though. Like I want
They fought on
310 to Yuma, or I want one of those.
Yeah.
With a gunfight,
Yeah.
like Open Range.
Yeah.
Or Black Hawk Down. Platoon. One of those kids. Yeah.
Well, that was cool. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Happy Independence
Independence
Day
Day.
to all of you Indians out there.
We love you.
Screw the old British.
Da din din da din din da da din din da din din da dina di dina dina di dina din tuk dina tuna katta dak dak dina din din da din din da tuk duna katin da tuk dina